Welcome to day 8 of our January Challenge 2020 and our 7th day of working through nice small segments at a time of Lauren Scott's gorgeous arrangement of the Seal Lullaby. If you are keeping up, I want to say first of all well done, because I think yesterday and the day before especially had a lot going on in them. They had quite tricky combinations of things, so well done for sticking with those. We've got another few days similar kind of level, and then we're going to have a rest day in a little while, which will give you a chance to have a bit of a breather and catch up on any bits that you found tricky. And then after the rest day, all the days that follow on this piece, I think, are slightly more straightforward. So we've got this sort of, we're on the uphill, we're getting there. When we get to the top, we have our rest day, and then it'll be nicely downhill from there, in a good way downhill. So let's go on to what we're going to do today. So we're starting with a D quaver at the end of bar 23. Yesterday we finished by going, and we had that leap up to the F octave. And I talked about trying not to have to turn away to look for it, but being able to see where your fourth finger's gone, and in your peripheral vision, just out the corner of your eye, being comfy with the fact that your thumb is also on. It's very helpful because it's a black string, or maybe a blue in your case, but it's there. So then we're down to a D and an F, okay? I'll play through for you first of all what we're doing, and then we'll talk it through. So here is today's learning first. 1 and 2 and 3 and... So let's do that right hand. We're going D to F, so finger 2 on the D, thumb on the F. We've got a nice gap between where those are on the strings. We've got open space, so our thumb's got somewhere to travel to. We play that finger 2, and then our thumb can bend over. Okay, then we're just moving one note higher from the thumb. We're going to get a finger 2 onto the G and thumb on the A. We're going to play the G, then we're going to place finger 3 on the G before we play that thumb. And then we can reach our thumb up to a D. Okay, so if I just try putting that bit together, the D, F, G, A, G, D. Okay, you want to do that with me and we'll count in, just the playing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and. Lots of space, but we use that space to help us get ready. Try that once more time. D to F. 1 and 2 and 3 and ready, 2 and. Okay, now underneath that we are going to have another one of these stretched out shapes in the left hand. So it's, if you aim with your finger 2 for the A, that's the middle of your 3 clears, and allow your fourth to reach out, probably feels quite comfy now, that size of a gap. Then our thumb needs to come up to the black if we can reach it, or we can play the D and then hop onto it. So we're going to go D, A, F if you're ready. 3 and. Okay. Then in the next bar, we've got a G and a D. And I would like you to still do that with 4 and 2, because it's the same size gap as those lower notes were in that first bar. So aim your second finger for the D, one above the red, and allow your fourth finger to open out to one above the black. We play the G, D, and then we hop with 2 fingers to G and B. Okay, so let's just put those 2 bars in that left hand together. So first of all, it's a D, A, aiming for the black F. Then we use that space to move to the G and D. Maybe you just want to do that with your fingers 2 and 4. Just get them placed on the D and the A at the beginning of bar 24. And then without actually playing them, just move that same size shape up to the G and the D, one above the colours. and then move it back down again. And this time we'll play it. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Getting ready. 3 and. Hop. Okay. Let's try that again, and this time let's do it twice, because actually if you look at the next 2 bars, they're exactly the same again. So this time we're going to do it twice in a row without any pause in between. So, ready with that D-A, same count in. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Get ready. 3 and. Hop, straight back down and. Ready, 3 and. Hop. Okay, let's try that again. Exactly the same thing. Really allowing ourselves to not panic in our moves, just keeping our hand nearby and being able to just in a relaxed manner, moving it back to where it started again. D and A. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and. And 3 and. Hop. Back down we go. Ready and hop. Well done. And that's something you might want to practice round and round a little while. Okay, so if we remember what we just did in our right hand, we just did those first couple of bars, the D to the F. D, F, G, A, G up to D. Okay, so if we do that, just the right hand together, I'll count us in again. We'll come straight after the beat 3. 1 and 2 and 3. And 2 and. And. Okay, so I want to put our left hand underneath that section that we've just done there. So right hand goes back to the D and the F. And again, we're allowing ourselves to have a nice size gap between the second finger being on the string down here, the thumb being on the string up here. Left hand getting ready down on that D, A and the F. Okay. And we're just going to allow for whichever hand has the space for that hand to then use that space to move. Okay, so in the right hand you'll move after your F, after that thumb has played. And in the left hand you'll move after its F when its thumb has played in a little while. Okay, ready? Okay, here's our counting. 1 and 2 and 3. And. Should we try that again? Okay, I'm going to do that another couple of times, same thing. Okay, and again it's about not panicking, just using the space and keep breathing. Release your shoulders down, give yourself a bit of a wiggle. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3. And. Well done. Okay, one last time through that again. D and F in the right hand, the D and the A in the left. And if you want to just do one hand or the other, you can. Maybe try the left hand. Here's our count in. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3. And. Super. Okay. Then our right hand is going to carry on. We've got 4 in a row from a B. So B, A, G, F. So your fourth finger will end on the black. Again, nice lot of space here for our thumb to bend over beautifully. And we go B, A, G, F. And we allow ourselves to come off. Then we put 2 and 1 on the G and the A just above that black. And it's a snap, sort of 2, 1. Like that. So we're aiming to that. The thumb, the A is the important note. Okay, and we're going to allow ourselves to come off after that. And then we're just going to open up. I'm doing it with a thumb and a 2 on the G down to D. Okay, so can we go from that B, A, G, F, G, A, G, D. Okay, so 4 in a row from the B, and we'll come in after the third beat again, and I'll count you in. 1 and 2 and 3. That's it. So although the snap is a quick move to get to the A, then there's space. So don't panic with it, don't rush into the next G in that next bar. Let's just play that again. B, A, G, F. Okay, here's our count in again. So 4 in a row. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, and it might be that just there I found myself doing that final D with a 3 instead of a 2. Whatever feels comfortable for you is absolutely fine. Okay, let's do it one last time, and I'm going to add the left hand under it so you can hear it, but you're welcome to just play the right hand a moment. The left hand is doing the same as it did, same as we've been practicing. So do you carry on playing the right hand with me? 1 and 2 and 3. So you'll notice how that final D comes in the middle. D. In the middle where we sort of hop our left hand. Okay, so if we get our right hand back on that B, A, G, F, we're going to open our left hand up. We've got that D and the A, which is going to hop to the F. So you just kind of feel that through. And then just practice moving your left hand, keeping the top hand where it is, moving your left hand to the G and the D, and then that little hop. Okay, and that's really valuable, just this placing practice, the practicing of the movement, the reinforcing of the muscle memory for the what's going to happen down there. So again, let's just do that left hand placing. So the D and the A, F, if you can place it now, that's great. Otherwise, do a hop. Then move to the G and the D, and then hop to the G and the B. Okay, and now this time we're going to play it properly. So we're going to sound these notes out, and we're going to add that top hand in as well. We'll do this a few times, so don't worry. And if you want to just do left or just do right, that's okay. So here we go. Same count in. We're starting from that B quaver, which is at the end of bar 25. Okay. Release your shoulders, have a wiggle. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so we'll try that again, just that same little section. B, A, G, F. Okay. Okay, hands on those same notes again, D and A in the bass. 4 in a row in the top. Here's our count. 1 and 2 and 3. That's it. And remember to keep breathing as you do all this. Keep it all natural. Okay, I'm going to put that all together now, all 4 bars worth, starting on that D quaver going into bar 24. Left hand is on those same notes again, D and A up to F. Okay, if you want to just remind yourselves of the right hand, it goes D, F, then it goes G, A, we swap to finger 3, G, D, and then we've got those 4. Okay, so D and F is your first part here, and we'll play this hands together if you can, otherwise do one hand or the other, maybe the right hand this time. Here's our count after 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, should we give that another go? If you did just one hand, you might want to do that same hand again. You might want to swap to the other hand. Are we ready? Nice released shoulders. Here's our count. 1 and 2 and 3. And done. That is absolutely super. I'm going to do it one last time with you, just so that you've got one final chance. And if you want to just relax and sit back and listen for a moment, that's also a good and valid thing to do. Follow along the music as it goes. Here we go, starting on that last quaver. 1 and 2 and 3. That's absolutely super. Well done, you. Okay, a really valuable thing for you to do is to put that on the end of the other things that you've learned. So this piece, I would probably practice the introductory 3 lines as a section that you could try and make sure runs through really smoothly. Then I would practice from bar 16, or the lead in note into 16, which was a couple of days ago now, and practice those 3 lines that we've done now from bar 16, bar 20, bar 24, and see if you can link all of those days up. In fact, I'm going to do that for you now. I'm going to play the lead into bar 16 if you want to watch this time, but then you can use this as your play along from bar 16. So this is the lead into bar 16, and here's our count. I'm going to come in after 2 for this. 1 and 2 and. Okay, have fun with it and well done.